So you want to start a business, eh? Okay. Yeah, I started one about 3 years ago. All right, you want to lose your shirt? Go ahead. You want to, work 24/7? Go ahead. Okay. You want to risk it all? Go ahead. Okay, here, look it. There's my grocery store. Most of you aren't familiar with it, maybe. All right. It's a huge part of my life now. There's no getting away. But if you want to be able to come home from work every night with a proud self-fulfillment that you would never get by working a job with a boss or being told what to do all day, this might be for you. Okay? If you want to be able to have the limitless potential of creating something that you never thought possible in your wildest dreams, this might be for you. If you thought, I can start a business but I don't know how, this video might be for you. If you want to be able to make an income while doing something you love, owning a business might be for you. And there's going to be a lot of people that tell you, you're not good enough, your idea sucked, or they would have done it this way, that way, or this way, but they never do anything. This might be the right video for you. Okay? So let's get into this one, guys. Hit the like button. I love you guys, like always. Whoever's watching these videos, I like you guys. Okay? You guys get it. You guys want to be your own boss. You want to own a business. And this is what this channel is all about. So thank you for coming back here and listening to me rant with your precious time that could be spent doing anything else, but you're here watching me because I hope to provide you just a little bit of value. And if we can get this video to 3 likes and 3 views and 3 dislikes, then I will be a happy man. All right? Don't let anyone tell you can't do something, okay? Because they probably haven't done it themselves. That's just my advice, because this is what everyone will tell you when you start anything that they haven't done before. And I know it's cliche, okay? People will step on your dreams. People really don't care about your dreams. They just don't think you'll ever do them, okay? And then when you do them, they're quiet. It's just the way life works. You'll learn that when you're my age. I'm a very old man. So I have this camera set up on 2 cans of corn. It's funny because this camera is $800 and I set it up on like a tripod consisting of food all around the store. Not sure why I just don't buy a tripod. It's just one of those things that's been on my list for like half a year that I've always been meaning to do and I never get to it. So here we are. And this video will turn out the same for you guys regardless of what this camera is sitting on anyway. So I hope you enjoy it. So this video is going to be all about why owning a business could be one of the best things you ever do in your life. And this isn't to say that, owning a business is the only way to live, or working a job or a 9-to-5 is, the worst thing you can ever do. 9-to-5s are great for some people. Owning a business is great for other people. It's basically what you want to do. But for me, owning a business was the best thing I've ever done. And there's many different reasons that I want to cover, and I hope they apply to you, because if you are someone who is always looking to grow and find new outlets to learn and build things from the ground up, and this owning a business can be for you. So most of these videos are shot kind of all around my store, and a lot of you guys are probably new to the channel and kind of wondering what's going on here. But basically, I noticed that most people who watch these videos aren't subscribed, so don't be one of those people who kind of just poke in and out. Subscribe to the channel. I promise to provide you value if you're ever trying to open a business or a small business like a grocery store, cafe, restaurant. I can provide some value, I hope anyway, so at least 1% of you guys. So even if 2% of you guys subscribe, it'll be well worth it for the main majority of this channel. Are you the type of person that has the drive, determination, the patience to see something grow that you actually want to work on? That you don't need someone always telling you what to do, how to do it, when to punch in, when to use your phone, when to, use the washroom? Are you someone that needs to kind of work how you want to work, and what works best for you is the way that you'll get the most output out of that work? Then that's when I say owning a business may be for you. And it could be a side business, it could be any type of business. You could be working at 9 to 5 and then coming home and working a side hustle, your business can be whatever you find works for you. The one thing, that I would suggest before even looking into owning a business, if you're looking at it to make some fast cash, it's not going to work. If you're looking at something that you personally enjoy doing, that you can eventually build into a full-time income, then owning a business is the way to go for you. But to be honest with you, from my personal experience, owning this business took about a full year to actually take any personal money home. So if you're ready to invest your time, money, sweat, and tears into something that won't pay off for maybe a year or never, that's just the risk of doing business, then this could be something that truly works for you. And I say that, not to be negative, but to be realistic and show you the reality. From my personal experience, the reason why owning a business was one of the best things I did in my life was, you really get to see something grow from the ground that you built with your own ideas, your own money, and it wouldn't exist if you didn't do it. So without you personally coming up with this idea, going through all it took to actually start and own a business, if you're looking to find out how to start a business, I have a video about that on my channel as well, just in case you wanted to watch more of me, it's there. But it was almost the beauty of completing something, opening it, and watching it grow, and being able to have no limit on how much this business can grow. And yes, on how much money you can possibly earn is limitless, because when you own a business, the limit truly does not exist on how much you can potentially earn, make, create, or hire more people so they earn as well with you. It's really a beautiful thing because you can actually see something grow beyond what you ever thought it was ever going to be. So that's what kind of became addictive for me, to keep growing and building, and even bringing on more inventory, trying new things, buying more equipment, because I never want to stop growing. I always want to see what's next, what's coming, and how to keep building myself personally and the business as well at the same time. So to give you a personal example on why owning a business could be one of the best things you ever do in your life, is you're working to build yourself. You're working to build your own future, correct? Any time spent after work on complaining about your business or working on your business or coming up with new ideas on your business makes the future better. When you go home from a job or a 9-to-5, side note, I'm not saying anything's wrong with a 9-to-5, I'm saying what works better for me. If you complain about your job or your coworkers, or you spend time worrying about work, you don't really get paid for that. You don't improve your situation at your job when you go home and come up with, things that, would work better in your workday, unless you can pass them through your boss and it all works out for you that way. When you come up with things for your business, you can put them to practice right away because you're the boss, you're making the decisions, right? For example, we wanted to add some new shelving along this side of the store, right? Along this side of the store. That was something that was a no-brainer. It just took our drive, our motivation to actually get it done, right? And that led to more sales, led to more customers, led to, not worrying about, what we're going to carry, because now that it's done, we have everything we need. So what I'm saying is, you're working for yourself, you're building your future, you're building your own personal goals that you created, which in turn gives you the drive to keep growing and working because you see something working that you've built. Therefore, your motivation is completely different than having to work at a job you don't like, or having to work for a boss you don't like. And that's just the main reason I can tell you guys that when you own your own business, yes, it can be a struggle. Yes, you may not make as much money at first, but the self-achievement that you receive from running your own place and doing your own things and watching things grow and completing things the way you want to is a reward in itself. So beyond the money, beyond everything else, the business becomes just a part of you that, almost becomes your baby that you're watching grow, and then eventually when it's old enough, you can have other people run it for you while you oversee it, or if you want to move on and sell it for a huge profit, that's your thing. So yeah, just take that as my main example for this video. If you take anything from this video, it's what I just told you. So having a business that, creates money, or is a constant cash flow producer, or, or it's a decent asset, whatever it may be, wherever you want to call it, there's certain things that you get when you own a business that are financially advantageous, let's say, for your everyday life expenses. Let's say, you don't have a business, but you want the newest cell phone, okay? You go out and you pay the newest cell phone $1,000. But let's say you started a side business that required you to have a second phone. Well, now that phone becomes a business expense that you can use to write off against the money that you made in your side business, whatever it may be, lawnmower service or, bartending service or whatever your side business may be. There's things that you can start utilizing to write off against your business profits, so you lower your taxes at the end of the year against your income, or your expenses against your income, and you still get the products that you were going to buy anyways, but it's now a business expense. Now, I'm not saying by any means start going crazy buying the newest cell phones or this or that, but utilize those advantages by owning a business that you can eventually expense against your income that that business provided. So it's much more complicated than I'm making it, but if you get the gist of it, there's a lot of perks and kind of expenses that you can use as a self-employed person that you would never get, if you were just buying things that you wanted and needed for yourself anyways. So try to, be realistic on what is actually a business expense. You can use common sense on that. And it may be in your best interest to start a side hustle that you always wanted to, make the money that you were going to make, and then see what actual business expenses you can start bringing on that were going to be part of your personal expenses anyways. Be, very cautious on what exactly is considered a business expense. But I'm just saying, things like phones and, vehicles and, even I've seen people write off AirPods because they needed them for their business. So, it's justifiable, but make sure you discuss with an accountant before making any big purchases. This is just my advice on how, I see people using their business to their advantage. We're in the back room with Felicia. She's working hard. Okay, she's doing the heavy lifting like usual. Mention that every week now.
I can hear you.
Give us a thumbs up.
Hi.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. See, she purchased these earbuds with as a business expense. Not really though.
Not really though. They just
take what I say with reasonable consideration. I know people are gonna go off in the comments. Oh, you're trying to buy things under your business that don't make sense. It's not what I'm saying. Be reasonable. Come on. I'm a reasonable guy. Last but not least is customer satisfaction. To me, there's nothing better than seeing customers come into my door over and over and over, even when I'm in the parking lot. It's such a simple, weird feeling, but watching someone go into a business, opening the door of the business you created that they would never be going into unless you created it, is something just weird to me. It might be imposter syndrome. It might be that, I don't really feel that this is 100% real, if that makes sense, but it is. I know what you're saying, but it just doesn't seem like someone would be going out of their way, driving their car, opening up a door to my business because they think it's worth their time and money. Now that's a crazy feeling that you'll never get unless you understand the feeling of owning your own business and being here 24/7, and then realizing you get a Google review from someone saying, I love your customer service, I love your store, you guys treat us with such respect and kindness. That might be the best part of owning your own business, aside from the money, but helping people with their daily lives or getting things done in a better way for them if you're in the service industry, or doing their taxes if you're in accounting. That may be the customer satisfaction part, may be the best part of owning your own business. Because when you're out there helping people, it's almost better than money. Yes, we all want to make money. This channel is all about money, okay, and investing and this and that. But at the end of the day, if people can respect your business and talk about it and with other people and say it's great, it's like basically they're talking about your kid. They're saying, wow, your kid's smart. I love going to that particular family because their kid is an angel. basically your business is your kid is what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm going to end it here because I'm getting, too rambly. It's getting late. Anytime I'm overtired, I talk too much. So thanks for watching this video, guys. See what I'm saying? Well wishes on your business endeavors, okay? And comment down below if you're still here watching this, because this one got away in the right way.